live, man. What's good, fam? It's your boy Jorge from the Gamer Boyz Podcast, and this is my co-host, Pilot Hero.
What's up, everybody?
So we're finally took the plunge. Don't touch the mic.
I keep doing it, dude. I do shoulder, hand, wrist.
So we took the plunge and brought the podcast live here on YouTube. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. For everybody out there that's tuning in, just know that we're still gonna get our podcasts out there on the multiple platforms. So you'll still get it on Spotify. You'll still get it on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And whatever else that you guys are able to listen to us to. I didn't even know that we were on Apple forever.
Yeah.
So.
We're on all major platforms, and if your boss is a jerk and doesn't let you watch YouTube at work, you could always pop whatever platform you want. But from now on, we will be live streaming every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's the West Coast time. We're gonna be podcasting, bringing you some news and everything. So I kind of want to go into the name of the Gamer Boyz for all you new viewers, listeners. I want to go into it a little bit and kind of what it means to me, and then also kind of what we're going to be bringing to the show. So I'm going to, like, gamer to me is not just, like, necessarily about video games, but, like, just, like, have you ever heard someone being called a gamer that's something like an athlete or something? Just, like, kind of...
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of like a badass, like they're always game. Like, you know, you say, like, oh, I'm game. Like,
yeah. Right.
You're, like, down or whatever.
Right.
So that kind of, like, that terms, that's what it means to me, you know? So, like, you're just down and ready for anything in life. And I think that's what's, like, important to me. Not just, like, the whole, like, gaming, you know, video games and stuff like that, but just, like, being a gamer in life, just going for it. Just kind of how we started this podcast 3 years ago. And we're totally independent. Like, no one helps us out, nothing like that. So,
besides our sponsors.
Yeah, besides them. But no one is here producing it with us or anything. We do it all ourselves. So we just dove into it and we fell in love with podcasting and everything. And then we decided to do the live version because I know a lot of people do want to see us and see how we interact, and then also interact with you guys on the chat. But
so other people don't know what we look like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I think that's kind of what I wanted to, like, explain. Like, to me, it's not just about video games, but it's about, like, everything in life, just going forward and pushing and just, like, taking that risk, just being a gamer. And with that said, we're going to have a lot of guests on the show that might not necessarily be gaming in the video game, you know, atmosphere, but they're gamers just in life in general. So I kind of want to put that out there. And I know a lot of you guys are excited and ready to see different people, not necessarily in gaming. So I know that's cool and everything, and I know everyone's kind of down for that.
Yeah.
You know, we had our buddy from Headshot Red Dot, Steve, and he talked about, like, business and, you know, basketball and stuff like that, and I know a lot of people like that.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah,
for sure.
So that's what we want to bring you guys. We'll always talk about video games and stuff like that, but we're gonna bring in those type of gamers from the real world.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. I mean, we've already had a lot of guests, and we're gonna bring a lot of those same people back, and then we're also gonna bring in a whole bunch of new guests. It'll get a cool chance for all of us to learn about people's, like, new businesses. Like, you know, I like come ups, you know, like people that started from, you know, nothing, you know, whatever you guys want to call it, but, like, basically start really, really low and then work their way up to their success, their form of success, which is kind of where we're sitting now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, entrepreneurs in general, but I think where a lot of people miss the mark were, you know, like, podcasts that I listen to. And it kind of bugs me a lot because there's a reason I'm listening. So a lot of times they have guests and they, like, kind of talk over their guests a little too much, or take a story that the guest might be speaking of and then relate it to themselves. And then they go into themselves and then they don't really let the guest talk. And I think that's the point. You want the guest to talk. I'm listening because I wanted to hear your guest. You know?
Yeah.
I already listen to your podcast, so I think you're cool.
Right.
But when you have a cool guest, I want to hear what that person has to say, and that like means a lot to me. So, I think we want to do a good job on interviewing when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Like bringing, like he said, just entrepreneurs, just building business, and like what makes them tick, what breakthrough they had, and that's kind of like when we talked with Steve, how he came up with this concept, and we'll go over that later, but came up with this concept, and it was just like so easy, and we're like, damn, dude, that was
right.
Anyone could have thought of that, you know what I mean? And it's like, but he did,
and he did it.
Yeah,
that's
but
the difference.
The story is awesome, and that's what we want to bring to you guys.
Right.
So we can't wait for that.
It's gonna be lit. And we're already talking with other people. I call them our ambassadors, but like different from different places around the world that want to help out the Gamer Boys. So this would be the place. We get told quite a bit. How can we support you guys in any shape, way, or form? And Jorge and I will stick to it. If you guys just want to shout us out, let your friends, your family, your girlfriends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends know that we are live now.
Yeah.
That they can hit us up.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them. Yeah. We can talk to you guys.
Hell yeah.
You guys don't have problems. You guys have problems. You guys want to talk to about, anything. We'll talk to you guys about it.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it nude? We could talk about it nude. We'll take our clothes off.
I mean, yeah.
If you guys want an episode where we're completely nude, we'll talk about it nude.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Hey, just real quick though. I see we got some people in the chat. Just real quick. How's the audio sound? How's the video look for everything? Just let us know. This is our first official go at live streaming with a podcast and stuff. So we want to make sure everything sounds good for you guys. If we need the mics closer, just let us know. But
I got a spray tan on, guys. You want to let me know if it's if it did a good job or not? You guys want to let me know if I did good or not for the episode? What do you think?
You need your money back.
They didn't do a very good job.
No,
huh?
they missed that part.
Damn.
You didn't get nude enough.
Tank top. Tank top. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped. This is gonna be sick. Let us know. Yeah, seriously, if our audio's shit or if our video's too good, because
hey, it's
expensive camera,
dude. It's been a process, know, when just doing this podcast and everything, and just the streaming we do, just everything we do in general. Like, dude, our resume has gone from like here to here. Like, we're producers, directors, electricians, fucking everything, like cable buyers. Like, you need every little cable possible that you didn't think you needed.
This is the place
when you need it.
We've done it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's true. And if you guys didn't know, we do have a website. If you guys want to check it out, thegamerboyz.com. It is sick. It's got all of our previous episodes. We already got docked by was it Sony?
Sony Music.
Yeah, Sony got a little upset because we were doing so fucking good, but with Drake's music. So we'll see. Or maybe it was Drake. Maybe Drake got a little upset, which is fine. We'll have him on the episodes, and we'll have a chat about that. But apparently Drake didn't like that we were using a lot of his music without his permission, which is fine. Whatever.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah, it is pretty lame. But that's okay. Hey, speaking of, just because I'm on the topic, he has a song that says he started from the bottom, right? Yeah. Do you think he really did start from the bottom? I had a conversation like this about this with a good friend of mine, and I was just like, you know what? Let's just talk about this.
Realistically, I think maybe because I'm 99% sure his dad was an actual pimp.
Oh. And then you think that's the bottom?
Well, like his dad's black and his mom's white.
Mm-hmm. From Canada?
And they're from Canada. I'm not sure exactly if they're together or they divorced, whatever. But I'm almost positive his dad was like a pimp when he was a little kid. So that just kind of tells you like he probably grew up in an area that like there's pimps.
That's crazy to me.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy to me.
So maybe he did come from the bottom. And he made it on Degrassi.
I was just gonna say he went on Degrassi, but was that a Canadian based area, like place, or did he come to the States to do it?
Degrassi, I think, is a Canadian show.
It is.
Yeah, and it blew up there, and then it got popular, and it came down here, and then that's just kind of.
And then that's just where it went from there. Huh.
Just a quick story though, a little bit about me. I was once a hater. Back in the day when Drake first came out, I thought
of Drake. Okay.
No, just in general.
I thought you meant of Canadians.
No,
just kidding.
No, definitely not. I love my Canadian people. No, when he first came out, I thought he was like the worst rapper, and I remember like going on social media and being like, "Dude, Drake sucks," and then now he's like the GOAT. So ever since then, actually, I like told myself I would never like really talk about someone without giving them a chance.
Giving them a chance.
And I've given people chances, and they still like, I'm like, but I just don't talk about it because stuff like that. But it's like it kind of like backfired because he turned out to be the greatest rapper.
Right.
But I mean, he's progressed. Like he's gone from
Absolutely.
not being so good to like being like, I mean, he's just pure hits.
Pure hits. I mean, he's the rock of rap, would you say? No, that's giving him a lot of credit. I see. I'm not a hater of Drake. I'm not a hater, but I still stick to it when I say that he's got his bangers, but I don't think he's a continuous banger. I don't think he's like a continuous banger. I think
I don't know.
I think he doesn't put out like every song isn't a hit.
I don't know, man.
But you know what? In that defense, not all artists are like that. He has some slower songs.
All I know is his latest song, or his latest album, Certified Lover Boy, which he copied from us because we're certified Gamer Boys.
Yeah.
So Drake.
He did. Now we're coming back.
Yeah, you trying to get us off the air because he steals our shit.
Yeah.
But Certified Lover Boy, when it came out, it had the top 10 Billboard hits were all him.
Most of his songs.
All of his songs
on the album.
Yeah. Well, 10 of his songs from the album were the top
crazy.
10 on the Billboard.
That's crazy. That's impressive.
Like not even like Taylor Swift, or I don't know why I say that, but like not even
dude.
like anyone else was on the top 10. It was just Drake for like a good week or two. He's the GOAT, dude.
How's the album?
Pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah. Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
have to check it out myself. Don't hate on me, guys. I don't listen to rap that often, but I will. Okay.
I was gonna ask
cut me some slack.
I was gonna ask you because we do talk a lot about shows and what we listen to or watch, but we never talk about what we listen to. I'm actually curious to see what do you listen to, and is it like nowadays not even like matter anymore? Because when we were younger, like music was everything.
Yeah, like it mattered what you listened to. It categorized you.
Yeah, but now with like streaming services as far as like video shows and stuff like that, it's so easy that that's kind of what we're like category. Like people are like, oh, Game of Thrones, this or that,
Right.
No one really talks about music anymore. No one goes like, hey, what are you listening to? It's always, what are you watching? Or can you give me a recommendation on what you're watching?
Yeah.
So with that said, should we start talking about what do we listen to? Do you even listen to anything new? And
I know, new, I don't even know. To be completely honest, I just like, when it comes to music, I listen to the Spotify release radar because it's just new music, in general, from artists that we've never heard. And I think those people deserve a chance too. I don't know. Maybe it's because of how we come up, It's the same concept. Like, you kind of give a rando a chance, and then like you don't know yet, but you stick it out, and then you're like, oh shit, it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But as far as like music goes, yeah. I mean, we could talk about it all day.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of
I always like all the gangster releases.
How the differences. Yeah, exactly. You've always liked gangster deep hip hop.
Yeah. But I will say that I think the reason why, also another reason why people don't really talk about it, because it's more like, hey, what podcasts are you listening to? And I will like say that I do listen to a ton of podcasts. So this is what we do. So, I kind of get inspiration, and I also like other people's podcasts. So when I'm working or doing whatever, a lot of times I'm not even listening to music. I'm listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
And some of these podcasts are like from an hour to 3 hours. So it takes up quite a bit of time. So I think maybe that's another reason why music is not really like asked upon.
Yeah.
Like shows.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good point. I feel like gaming and music kind of go hand in hand, and I mean, hence Drake ends up being a part of like Ninja Stream. There's a gaming, concept right there. And not even just music and gaming. It's usually it's a convolution of stuff. Like all these NFL players, they're all playing with all of these high-end streamers. Just I don't even think it's clout. It's honestly at this point, it's like they want to show the world like, hey, I don't just play football. I'm not just knocking heads. I'm literally a person, and I play video games too. That's usually their downtime. How funny is that?
Yeah.
And then sports for gamers is like their downtime.
Yeah. Hey, in the chat, AK Peak says, but music is so mood based.
It so is.
And it is. And I will say, like, when I have to edit photos, doing anything that's like visually, like photos, videos, anything like that,
yeah.
I have to listen to music because that's what gets me like in the mood.
The hell it depends.
So I have to like hip hop, like right there, like something with a good beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just have to listen to that stuff.
Do you have music for everything? Like, do you have music for like shower? Do you have music for? You don't have music for shower?
Dude, I've never listened to music in the shower.
You don't listen to Usher while you're trying to take a shower, bro?
How long are your showers?
That's a question for another day. Actually, that's a good question. That's a good question. I take a pretty long shower, so you're right. You know what?
I'm in the
corner.
Well, what's long?
Like, I've gone longer, but I'm gonna top it at like 20, 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Okay, so my showers are like 10 minutes then.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like in and out, like do my thing and
yeah. Sometimes I just want to let my hair down, you know.
Nah, I don't know.
No, yeah, it definitely depends. I think that's an excellent statement.
Hey, AK says, what shower music is essential?
I mean, besides Usher, I think, it's not hip hop. Cause okay, let me put it this way.
I kind of think you're a hip hop hater.
No. I was actually gonna say, growing up, I would listen to a lot of hip hop in the shower, and it got me in a fucking want to fuck someone up mood. I wanted to fight people. You know, like, I don't know. Let's throw in DMX, for example. You know?
Just real quick.
And that's a terrible example because DMX is like,
real quick,
fight music.
In the chat, they say 20 minutes laughing. Is 20 minutes a lot, or is not?
Is that a lot? Is it not a lot? Because if it's not a lot, then I fucks with that. I'm sticking with that number.
It's kind of long. 20 minutes.
Stick with that number,
dude. I could drive from here to like far in 20 minutes.
Okay, let me ask you another question. How long do you take your shits?
Well,
I have shit music too.
So that's where you don't just sit there on your phone?
I sit on my phone, and sometimes I'm like, God, it's so fucking quiet. I just gotta play some music.
The chat's fucking throwing you under the bus. They're like, Pilot's line, it's more like 40 minutes. I mean, he knows that. That's what he said. He doesn't want to.
But I told you we don't even talk about like the actual time. Chat. Let's move past this. But
well, it's so easy to have your phone now in the bathroom and everything.
It is.
But just real quick on the music thing though, like because the shower is kind of loud. Like I don't really think it's like very pleasurable listening to the shower and then also just music playing in the background. You know.
I feel like it's kind of always been a thing. It echoes enough for me personally. Yeah. Like I'll put it up in the corner of the shower. I don't know, but like it could be any kind of music. Honestly, I just my general question is like, you don't listen to shower music. It blows my mind. But like essential,
dude. Let me tell you though.
You can listen to Drake.
My music collection is from like.
You used to. In the shower?
Mm-hmm. Practice your dance moves.
Drake didn't. Not for that video. But, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, my music taste is like
you got
opera to like everything. The only thing I really don't listen to is,
opera.
Yeah. Opera. Classical, love it. The only thing I don't listen to is country music. It's just hard for me to get into, even though like Johnny Cash is one of my favorites. He's back in the wall right there. But I don't really consider that country.
Okay.
It's just different.
Alternate country rock?
Yeah.
Right?
I would say like grunge country, I guess. But that's probably way off.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what that would be considered. But yeah. No, but you know who's got a come up going on? Not a come up. I've been using that word a lot, so sorry, chat. But MGK.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, he's putting. I mean, he's got a lot of ups. He's got a lot of downs.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
It was just so funny. Actually, I was just talking to Mace, and he went to somewhere in San Francisco or something like that. I think 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
It was the Aftershock Music Festival. Don't matter who the drink company is, but
yeah, you guys don't pay us enough.
Yeah. So he was there and he was talking about it, and I was just talking about how I'm not really into his new stuff. His like, cause he's like Blink 182, He's this hardcore rapper that turned into Blink-182.
I like Blink-182.
But I don't like his voice.
Oh.
He's like, he sounds horrible. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like his music might be all right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of people that like MGK though.
And composed, it might be like pretty good composed, but I just don't like his sound of voice for that type of music. Like the Blink-182 guy had a bitchin' voice.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like those type of guys.
Agreed.
But he said that, you know, MGK supposedly left hip hop because he got bodied by Eminem when they had that beef.
Really? You think you think? That's a statement? Yeah, that's what he's kind of like...
People are saying, like, kind of since that happened, he kind of started going towards more of the alternative punk rock music, and now he's, like, full on that, right? My issue with it is I wish he would just, like, not be Machine Gun Kelly MGK. I wish he would have changed it to, like, Megan Fox's boyfriend or something. Like, you need to have a name for your band, not be MGK. So if you come to my city and I see a MGK banner up, I'm going to think that it's the rap. So I want to go to that. But then all he's playing is just alternative. I'm not going to be pumped. You know what I mean? So it's just stuff like that, you know?
So you have a version of MGK you like. That's safe.
Yeah, I think he's a dope rapper. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he made a lane for himself. I thought he was pretty good. But I don't know, just like the whole alternative stuff's not working for me. But, you know, he started talking about, like, legends in the game, basically. Slipknot, Corey Taylor, I think his name is, the lead singer of Slipknot.
So he's
stuff
going
like that.
full rock. Like, he's just like...
Yeah, and they started kind of beefing, going back and forth. So now it seems like every festival he's gone to, people, like, are booing him. Because the people going to those festivals are rock people, not rap people.
Oh, they don't want to see him.
Yeah, so when he shows up, they're throwing stuff at him, booing him, and stuff like that. So Mace said that at this concert, everyone was throwing shit at him, booing him, and stuff like that. Nah, he's just watching himself. No, Mike likes him.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, shit. There's reasons to like him. So.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny though, but yeah, he's not really well liked in that genre right now because of all the shit that he said. Yeah. But I don't know. Damn, but then also it's kind of hard to go back to rap now, I think.
Yeah, for him to just tumble backwards.
Yeah.
I think he still does some rap, right? I mean, does he? I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure anybody out there on the chat that likes MGK might know, but yeah, let us know cuz like I don't know what I know that he was dude, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm just fucking my life up right now, but he went hard on that rap game too. Like calls people out. He was like a whole different subsidy, you know? And now he's what he is.
That's what I don't get. Like why did he cuz you know who Yellow Wolf is? Yellow Wolf?
I've heard of him.
So me and Mace were talking about this as well. Like Yellow Wolf, he came out and he dressed like kind of like what you're dressed like right now, you know, hip hop, dope stuff like that. And then he changed his whole image, but never changed his music. So now he wears like those like round cowboy hats, boots, really tight pants, ripped leather jacket stuff. So he looks like a rocker.
But continues to do the same music.
But he does the same exact music.
That's cool.
And sometimes he'll change it here and add guitars and stuff like that. But he's still a rap artist.
Do you think there's a point in time when you're like so famous that it doesn't matter? Have you noticed people are painting their nails too?
A lot of people do that though.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that. They get so famous and they think they can change, and then the hardcore fans follow them.
Right.
For example, and I know you'll like this because you're a fan, My Chemical Romance. They were like one of my favorite bands when they first came out and everything.
I like
and then they went from like really dope to like the Black Parade, and that's when they started switching. Right.
From Black Parade on.
Yeah.
Right?
Their sound and stuff like that. Yeah. So like from Black Parade on, like Black Parade I really liked, but then after that I didn't really care for it no more because it was a different sound that they were trying to get. And I get it, like trying to like change and evolve as a band, but at the same time like the hardcore like people that listen to you, and that's what we like, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Like we don't want you to change into a different band.
Right.
So
no,
I don't know.
That's a good point. Well, we won't dive too much into music, but I do want to ask, because you're kind of like the guru when it comes to the hip hop world. Who would you say is the Michael Jordan right now in that ball game, in that field?
In rap in general, it has to be Drake.
You think Drake?
Yeah. I mean, people will say like Lil Wayne and stuff like that.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, but I never really been the biggest fan of Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. Like, he's good for sure. Yeah, but like, I don't really like certain stuff he does.
And you're not saying because you're not being biased. Obviously, you're just like you're saying like truly you feel like based on how popularity, hits, music, where everybody's kind of aiming towards. It's Drake right now.
Dude, he's been doing it a long time too.
He has been doing it a long time. I mean, he's doing it since Degrassi.
He wasn't rapping then, but yeah, I mean, he's been doing it for over 20 years. He should have rapped
the intro to Degrassi. Yeah,
he should have done it. He should go back to Degrassi. He should like do a spinoff. I don't know if it's still a show.
He absolutely should. I mean, they have Fuller House. They have, they had the Friends reunion. You know, where they're like fucking 90. Yep. They're like in their late to mid hundreds. What else do they have? They bring the Golden Girls back yet?
I don't know.
Is that a show? I think that's a show.
Speaking of the Golden Girls, let's talk about our sponsor here. We want to give big thanks to Goyaki Yerba Mate. Thank you guys for supporting us from the very beginning. We're super pumped to bring you guys this product. You guys could actually see it now. There's a lot of imitations of the yerba mate out there, but this is the can you want to look for. So this is for all the viewers and all my people over at Goyaki.
I'm drinking the Revel Berry. This is the one I like the most. Besides,
I almost choked, dude.
You sucked it hard, Jorge. You sucked it a little too hard. Oh, he's going to choke. Oh, see, there it is.
I'm serious. Of course, it happens on stream.
You never do this.
Yeah.
Ever. But also, since we did talk about Steve a little bit, shout out to Headshot Red Dot. It's awesome. I appreciate that he sent us out devices. If you guys want a device, hit us up. We'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll hook you up myself.
Yeah, man. Go over to headshotreddot.com. Get yourself devices. Around $30. Damn, man. Koyaki's going to kill me. It's around $30. On another episode, we'll actually pull it out.
Yeah,
and kind of explain it and stuff like that. Hopefully, he comes out soon. He was going to, but I know he has some stuff he has to deal with. So shout out to Steve.
He's an important person.
Yeah, shout out to Steve. Let's get into a little bit of
the top show on Netflix.
Yeah,
of course. Let's talk about it.
I haven't watched it.
So they revamped Blue's Clues. Is that the one we're talking about?
No, talking about Squid Games.
Squid Games. Let's talk about Squid Games. For all you guys, I did. I finished it.
You finished it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can tell us? I actually don't really care.
So I can spoil it?
I mean, well, you probably don't want to spoil it for the viewers, but...
It's very predictable. Just know that. Towards the middle on, it's a predictable show. But I watch a lot of fucking shit. So you guys, it's up to you guys. I think it's great. I think it's really good. Some people would argue that the mouthing is off, but you know it's funny. I didn't care much for it, and then they released an article talking about their mouthing being so terrible, like the translation.
No,
there you go.
Well,
I don't know shit.
Squid Games is Netflix's most popular series ever, so that's pretty impressive. It's kind of like post quarantine, post COVID, because remember last year, like everything that just like happened was like the best thing. There's like Tiger King. You don't even remember that anymore. Yeah, but just like all that kind of stuff.
I know a ton of people love Tiger King.
Yeah,
yeah. I didn't watch it. You did, right?
Yeah. So, but I think this is the new kind of thing for some reason. But yeah, I don't know if I can do the whole dubbing. For one, I don't want to sit there and read it. So I don't.
You hear it though.
I don't want to do that. And then for two, I don't want to hear it while their mouth moves differently.
Oh, so you're one of those people.
Yeah.
You don't like it.
No. Dude, the other day on Disney Plus, we were going to watch, or not, HBO or something like that, we were going to watch Rush Hour. And we turned it on and it wasn't synced up for whatever reason.
No, the mouthing was off the sync. They fucked up. Wait, what were you watching?
HBO Max.
Oh, I thought you said Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's HBO Max. HBO, you guys, it's 2021.
It's 2020. Get with it. What the fuck?
Yeah, there should be no reason Jackie Chan can't talk right. You know what I mean?
That's a kind of an irony behind that, because he kind of can't.
Yeah. But he's kind of from Squid Games.
But y'all know, oh my God. He's not Korean.
I don't know if he's not or not.
I mean, he could be, right? I mean, Could have been deceiving us this whole time. It's 2021 for all we know, but it's a good show. I think you guys should watch it. Check it out. If you guys don't like the mouse syncing thing, I don't blame you guys. I watch a lot of anime.
Is it worth it?
It's worth it.
Really? It's that good?
Yeah, it's good.
I heard the ending was disappointing, but
it comes back to it being very predictable. You know what I mean? Like from halfway on, you start realizing what's gonna happen. Truly, you know. So
they just didn't throw that curveball at the very end.
Exactly. No, beginning was going in hard, dude. It's going in strong because everything is like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? Holy shit! Like, and like, I don't know. It becomes more and more unpredictable up until the middle, and then it gives you a fucking curveball, and suddenly you're like, oh fuck, who's sucking whose dick? You know?
Is that kind of show?
You suddenly know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. Speaking of that, though, the main girl in the show, she's I guess a model. I don't know where the show's from though. So you said Korea?
Yeah, Korean. Mm-hmm.
So over in Korea, she's like this model there or whatever. But she had about like 40,000.
Yeah, she's super pretty.
She had about 40,000 followers on Instagram, and then basically from the start of the show when it started popping off, like within a week, she went from 40,000 to like 12 million followers on Instagram. Talk about blowing up. Talk about blow up, man.
Talk about blow up.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense, actually.
Yeah. Another thing going on Netflix right now, which is very important. Did you see the new Dave Chappelle comedy special?
No.
It's called The Closer.
On Netflix.
On Netflix.
I have not.
So he basically talked about the trans community, the problem he has with them, and that was
the people that transition.
Yeah.
Got it. When you say trans, I pictured like in a trance.
Trans.
People that are in a trance.
Trans community.
The trans
community. Yeah. So, so there's a lot of backlash. People were coming out basically saying, we're going to boycott Netflix. You guys have to take that shit off the air and stuff like that. And Netflix came to it wasn't even that bad. Like, I get Dave Chappelle's the GOAT when it comes to like
going
comedy.
Hard, yeah.
Well, just comedy in general.
I think he's good at raw comedy.
Yeah.
Literally.
So,
yeah.
He had a point that he wanted to make, something that's, I think, been bugging him and something that's been going on in the United States. So I think he wanted to talk about it, and he came out on his way, and he talked about it. Right. And people weren't in that community, the gay, trans, everything community, came out and were not happy about it, and that's understandable. But they were like wanting Netflix basically to remove everything, and it's like Netflix said no, we stand behind Dave Chappelle and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool.
We paid him $30 million. I mean, we gotta stick to him.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
That is cool though.
That someone's gonna take the stance and be like, hey, we support them, and then also too, like, you got to think about it though. If you cancel him, what's he gonna do? He's probably gonna go. Done. No.
Oh, go somewhere else.
Yeah, he's going to go somewhere else and talk about Netflix there.
That's true.
So they don't want that heat.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's a good point. I
can't
even argue that.
But some of the trans members that work at Netflix were staging a walkout, and I don't know if that's happened yet or anything like that, but they're going to do some type of walkout at work as protest. But I just want to ask you, do you think it would be appropriate if Netflix Corporation, after that walkout, fired those employees that walked out in protest?
I don't think they should fire them. I think that's like a way of saying that they're quitting. Like, I wouldn't pay them for the days they're not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the way I'd see it.
But
if
no.
They want to come back to work later, then fine. I wouldn't want that kind of heat.
Yeah, but it's just like a protest.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like, no firing. Just, you're not getting paid for the days you guys protesting. You guys come back whenever you guys want. Whatever. I mean, it's a protest. I mean, I know that there's some laws out there. I don't know if it's state-based, but like where you can go out and protest and you're not touchable. Like, you can't be fucked with. You can do this act, I guess, without being hit by, I don't know. I mean, you're kind of protected. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but like, I don't even know if it's considered a law or maybe just like an unspoken rule where like they are doing some sort of protest. They don't get fucked with. Once it's done, they didn't get paid for it. Don't get me wrong, but like they don't lose their job.
Yeah. I think it's a touchy subject, but I just want to bring this up for everyone listening. Back in the day, way back in the day, there was this one guy that protested at his job by kneeling. He still worked, right?
Okay.
So he kneeled during the anthem, but then stood up and still went and worked. That guy's Colin Kaepernick, and he's been blackballed from the NFL. So, with that being said, in a way, I think it would be appropriate for those trans members or anyone that supports them and protesting that walks out to get fired from Netflix. If we're going based off what happened to Colin Kaepernick. But that's not for me to say. I really don't care. I don't own Netflix.
Yeah. No, like you said, it's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
There's just so many things that you can't do or say anymore. Yeah. It's fucked. You cannot say shit that you want to say anymore. We talked about this in past podcasts. You can't say people are a certain gender. You can't talk about people's genitals. You can't talk about what they prefer to have sex with, you know, whether it's a fucking animal or a tree. It's like, you can't fucking do that anymore without being hit with the public.
Yeah.
And then the public hits you so hard that fucking Twitter unverifies your ass or something because you said that, you know, that chick was fucking a goddamn donkey. Like,
well, I mean,
you can't fucking do that.
You probably shouldn't do that in anyways ever, but
I'm sure in some countries they might. I don't
know. But my point is, what I just said there, like, you take one thing, which was this guy peacefully protesting and getting fired from his job, and then no one else ever hiring him again, putting him on a team, so basically being blackballed from the NFL, right? So that's one thing. But if it were to happen the other way to these people, that's crazy. It would be a big deal, right? Especially for a big corporation like Netflix. So with that being said, that's exactly, I think, what the point Dave Chappelle is trying to put out.
Yeah.
That you guys do this to certain people, but you can't mess with these people.
Right.
So there's no equality when it comes to that. Even though the certain groups are fighting for equality, but really there isn't an equality because at the end of the day, they're going to tear everyone down for their equality.
Yeah.
But you don't get it.
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
It really is. Because, like, you can't... Like I said, that's the only reason why I brought that up. You know, like, you can't say or do what you think you can.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, nowadays, like, it's not a matter of if anymore. Like, this is just what the world has come to. We're a ball of fucking pussies, and we can't really do or say shit anymore without getting your ass in trouble. You know,
it's tough.
You really can't. So
we don't have an opinion on anything.
We don't have an opinion on shit.
No.
You go do what you want. And I'll support you.
I do want to hear your opinion on this, though.
Oh, fuck. Let's hear it.
Dr. Disrespect versus Nick Merckx in a boxing match.
Dr. Disrespect all day.
Yeah?
All day. Yeah.
So I don't know how good of friends these guys are.
Let's give these guys perspective, though. Some people don't know, like, how tall they are. Because we don't need to give them their bio, you know? We'll just kind of give them a really brief... tail of the tape.
Okay.
Give them that.
You do it because I don't know it.
Well, okay, so for example, Dr. Disrespect's like 6'3", 6'4".
He's pretty tall.
Yeah, tall as fuck. Long ass reach and has a small background in like military, right?
Okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah, and then you got Nick Merckx that has I think, small background in wrestling, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and he's significantly shorter. I think
he's about 5'10".
5'10".
5'11".
Not 6 foot.
No way.
But
he's jacked.
But he's beefy. Yeah, he's got a good little beef set on him. So fuck, dude. I feel like it would be tough though, because it's definitely based on who'll last longer. It's a stamina test at that point, in my opinion.
Well, see, I don't know what Disrespect does, but Nick at least is in the gym lifting all the time.
True.
So you figure he does a little bit of cardio here and there. So he might have a better stamina than Disrespect that maybe just genetically lucky where he's just tall and skinny and doesn't have to do anything.
Right. I mean, that's true. But have you seen Doctor's like arms recently on stream? Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, he's fucking... He's a little jacked, but that's not the point. The point is that he's been going pretty hard on the paint.
Looks like we lost video.
Oh fuck.
I don't know.
But anyways, that's a trip.
So, what do you think as far as them being friends?
I don't think they. I mean, they are definitely friends. But yeah, beats me. But you guys can hear us. I think you guys can hear us. So we're gonna keep rolling the dough, and I'll just fucking.
We're back. I don't
Yeah,
know
we're
why
back.
That happened.
I'm trying to read comments off my phone and shit too. Anyways, I don't know. As far as like friendship goes, I don't know if that makes a difference. Like they're friends, and if they need, I don't think they will though.
Well,
or unless they're talking about it.
Well, they've had some beef, but that's the thing. I don't know if they're actually friends. You know, like these guys, one way or another, end up meeting each other and start a relationship, or they just stream a lot together and they become friends.
Yeah.
So I don't really know exactly if these guys are really like that, but you know, Dr. Disrespect has been just basically shitting on the fact of controller players versus PC and aim assist.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of
talking shit on that too.
Yeah, so that's kind of where that's been going. And then he tweeted out yesterday, the fact that I have a $300,000 PC that does nothing against aim assist blows my mind. And then Nick Merckx chimes in and he says, "Play on controller then, pussy." So that's the thing. Like, are these guys friends? Do they just kind of talk to each other like that?
Yeah.
And then Disrespect comes back and says, "I hope the first time we meet in person," so they haven't met yet, "it's sunny out so I can slap those plastic Ray-Bans off your face." So that's the thing. I don't know if, and no one's really like talked about like, are these guys really friends or whatever, really or they're really beefing, just kind of throwing jabs at each other. But the possibility of them having a boxing match, that could be huge.
They just had, for example, Dr. Disrespect just had a tournament with Tim the Tatman of Call of Duty, and it was with a bunch of very, very good Call of Duty players. They got dead last, by the way. And he talked shit on everybody that had controllers. Every single one. He didn't care. Yeah. Because they were live, obviously, you know, on stream. So he's just like, must be nice having a controller. He'll say that all stream long, and he's still not wrong. I'm a controller player myself, and we get a lot of fucking help when it comes to Call of Duty specifically. But if we're talking like movement, if we're talking fucking Fortnite and shit like that, PC players got it all day.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, aim assist is huge. It is massive, dude.
I feel like mine, I feel like I don't have that. I turned mine off, yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
I
feel like it never works.
I don't miss. I hit all of my shots.
Because, you know, in the load-in screen, sometimes there's just, like, players just chilling. I'll try and do that. Like, I'll, like, snap on them and shoot, and then, like, move, and then try and come back, and it doesn't come, like, back like that. Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's supposed to give you a little snap. Like, a small snap. Like, you're going for the head, and it's not shooting their neck, technically. It'll kind of move its way a little higher up. Or if you're not up enough on the crosshair, it'll go down into, like, the chest area. I mean, technically, it's only supposed to help you find the person. Yeah, that's its sole purpose.
But say, like I'm saying, like, so the person's over there, and I'm right here, and then I'm going to snap on them. So, like, my movement alone...
Yeah, that's not aim assist.
Okay.
Yeah, but what you're talking about is super spot on. Like, that's just, like, that's where mouse wins 100%. Yeah, mouse will be like...
Yeah.
You know, left and right. It's when you have your gun up, that's where the snap kicks in. So, like, you're moving, and you can move your body, but you're still got to aim. Let's say, hypothetically, you turn around and shoot me, and I have my gun up. Your aim assist clicks onto my head while I'm hitting your body with the mouse.
See, my aim assist sucks, too. I always shoot them in the dick.
Stop shooting their dick.
It's like how I aim too, though. Because a lot of times I lose like a gunfight 1-on-1 because I shoot them in the stomach and they shoot me like in the chest. You know what I mean?
Got it.
And it's
Makes
like
sense.
They're that much quicker.
Right. No,
like,
they're hitting all the hot spots.
Yeah.
I die really fast because I shoot crouched. So they shoot right in the fucking head. So it's just the simplest fucking win for them.
Isn't that annoying? Because a lot of people probably think like, oh, those guys are cheating or whatever, and it's like, no, it's just physics basically.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's like you're crouching, they're right there, and then they're shooting you right in the face. They'll melt you in the
That's
fucking
face. Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
Well, let's hope these guys melt each other in the boxing ring because that'd be pretty badass.
It'd be sick.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to watch. Actually,
like I think
my money's on Dr. D.
Yeah, we talked about Nick Merckx maybe having an issue with Huskers, I believe, talking to his girlfriend a certain way and everything. So it seems like this guy is kind of going out there just picking maybe some battles with people and stuff, and no one's doing anything. So there needs to be someone that pops up.
Yeah. No, someone's gonna pop up in his ass.
And I nominate Ninja.
That's a terrible matchup. But anyways,
hey, Ninja's like 6'1", huh?
He's tall.
Yeah.
I think he's like 5'11". I don't know. He's tall. He's definitely tall.
Probably 6 foot.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Valkyrie and her like makeup line? Called the Reflect.
Yes. I don't know of it. I heard that she dropped a new makeup line.
Okay. So I guess there's controversy obviously already. So she came out saying, "Hey guys, I'm part owner of this makeup line, Reflect." Or when I saw that, I didn't look anything else into it. When I saw that, I was like, dude, Valkyrie is going to be the richest like gamer man or woman ever because of this. But I didn't really look into it. You look at like Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Rich. All those makeup people, rich.
Yeah.
Rihanna doesn't even make music anymore or even like performs at concerts or anything because she just has her makeup line. It's like makeup
kind of like MJ. Now I just sell shoes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. So, makeup line is killing it.
Okay.
But this Reflect thing, so I guess it in a way it's like they come out with the claim saying this has beneficial things in it. So when you put it on, it basically blocks like blue light, whatever type of light comes off your monitor screens and anything like that to protect you. And I didn't know if that was an issue to begin with.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Like, yeah, sunscreen for the sun, but like there's no sunscreen for your monitor because you're in front of it all the time.
Yeah, no, we have blue light filters to prevent the filter from coming and we have blue light glasses.
Yeah.
I had no idea it had anything to do with your skin.
Yeah, so those things are, I think, automatically in our monitors, computers, and stuff like that. So I don't really necessarily know why this would be a good thing, but that's kind of what they're...
Seems scammy.
That's kind of where they're going with it. They launch, and then on the website, there's no links, no nothing proving, because they said, like, we have all the research, we have links to show you how this stuff was made, basically, stuff like that, like proving that this is what it's for, this is how it works.
Right.
So when the launch happens, people go to the website, nothing worked, and people started to say, hey, this is a scam, this is just regular stuff, but you're marketing it as it protects you from this ultraviolet light or blue light, whatever it is.
Right.
So she's been in hiding for the last 2 days or something like that.
No
she
shit.
hasn't streamed. She did come out with like a voice note, and I think she Instagrammed it saying like kind of her side of the story and stuff, and just saying like, I didn't know. I've been waiting to speak and to stream until after I see how the Reflect website has been updated. All the hate, no doubt, and the concerns and criticism are warranted, she says.
Oh, so she's assiding the people.
Yeah, she's saying, hey, I get it. I understand completely where you're all coming from, she says. Because I think they promised a certain thing, and then when the launch happened, there's no backup for what you guys are claiming.
There's literally no science behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So she came in with that note actually today, earlier today.
That's insane.
So,
yeah, don't get suckered into stuff like that, guys. There's no such thing as blue light emitting onto your skin fucking you up. You know, that's not a thing.
I mean, yeah.
It's blue light that emits through a looking, you know, like a seeing kind of a thing. So like,
yeah,
that's what I would say. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with like going onto your skin, or I don't know. That just seems silly. It just blows my mind. I don't think that's a really an actual thing. It just sounds scammy. That's all I could say. It's just pretty scammy.
We're having technical difficulties
as usual. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're gonna fix this camera thing again, guys. See, that's the problem with this camera, is that it's too high definition. It's too fucking good. But I have no idea why it keeps doing that. The good news is you guys can still hear us, so you guys could still listen to the sound of my sexy fucking voice, and you guys can, you know, play that in your sleep or something, whatever you guys want to do. But we're back, and we look good. We look sexy again. Yeah, I have no idea why it does that. See, that's what happens when it looks this good, though.
I'm getting
this is a $17,000 camera, okay?
I'm getting a reader that says it's overheating, but like, there's no way it should be.
No, it's got a built-in fan.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So,
but Valkyrie, if you're gonna come out with a cosmetic line, you're huge in the space. If you're gonna come out with something like that, come out just with a normal thing.
Right.
Maybe I don't know where she's from, but I think what makes cosmetic lines popular is making certain tones that other lines don't do. Yeah. And I think maybe that's kind of what Rihanna does. She does more makeup towards the African American, darker skin.
The caramel?
Yeah.
The mocha? The cocoa?
Like I said, I don't know where she's from, but do something like skin-wise that matches her skin.
Yeah.
And then that would complement other people from where she's from or whatever. Yeah. And then you'll kill it.
Yeah.
But don't come out with something that says for blue light.
For blue light and shit like that. No,
yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah. Come out with something for like your armpits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anti-sweat. I know there's deodorant out there that says that it's what is it called? Antiperspirant?
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all fucking bullshit. I've never had a single deodorant not make me fucking sweat. It's all fucking lie. The only way I'm not sweating, maybe, is if I put fucking duct tape on my shit. If I put duct tape on my fucking armpits, it's the only way.
No, you'll still sweat, and then the duct tape will just like fall off.
I'm gonna duct tape like this, and then I'm gonna duct tape around fucking both sides. Fuck that. I hate that.
Your arm might fall off.
I might, but it's worth it, dude. I hate going to like really nice places professionally, have my button-up shirt on, and I just perspire. You know, when you're as good looking as this, you just fucking sweat. Okay, it happens. It fucking happens. So with that said, I go to a fucking really, really high-end, expensive place like Chili's, and I fucking wear my button-up shirt, and I got fucking sweat pits. It pisses me off because I bought a brand that says that my pits are going to be safe, and they're not safe. It drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Fuck you all people that sell these things and don't work.
You know what's bullshit?
Tell me. What bullshit?
I'm sure that's bullshit, but...
It's real bullshit. It's real.
No, it's real, but I meant like that's bullshit. Like,
yeah, you're agreeing with me.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I feel you. But dude, we actually went to that fine establishment you're talking about, Chili's, the other day for my kid's birthday.
Super high end. Oh, okay.
So check this out. Mm-hmm. My wife's like, "Hey, we need to go to Chili's or Applebee's." I'm at a little bit standard up here, but she says because I want them to sing to him. Makes sense.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna sing to him like at a nicer restaurant, maybe.
Right. Yeah. Anything top notch higher, yeah.
Yeah. Anything 3 stars and above, they ain't singing. So we go to Chili's.
Yeah.
And my wife tells the lady, "Hey, we have a birthday boy, so I could bring you ice cream, but we can't sing because of COVID."
Holy shit! What?
Yeah. So they couldn't sing to him. So we kind of just went to Chili's just because where we could have gone maybe somewhere else better.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah, I don't know about that. You can catch COVID at Chuck E. Cheese for sure.
Dude, that blows my mind.
Yo, Doug Edwards, what's up?
Everything. COVID has changed everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Hey, Doug Edwards, he actually he's a listener, and he was a winner of a case of Goyaki Yerba Mate. So congrats to Doug
shout
Edwards.
Out again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a real thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want a case of this stuff, let us know. We'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Or just comment or whatever, and we'll send you guys some fun merch and some cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Real quick before we switch gears here, and hopefully our camera doesn't turn off, into our last sponsor, that's Power Up Health CBD. If you guys have any aches or pains, depressed, anxiety, anything like that, or you just kind of want to test it out for yourself just a little bit, make sure you go over to powerupstore.com and get yourself some Power Up CBD.
Hell yeah, CBD is fucking cool.
I use the rub, dude. I love it.
Yeah? You rub yourself everywhere?
The other day we actually took photos, and you had the rub and you said it cleared out your sinus.
It did, dude. That
just opening it up.
Nuts.
Yeah.
This shit was like, it's like, what is it called? Vapor rub? It's like vapor rub. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that aura, that's similar, like super strong shit.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, dude. No, that going all over your body would be great. Put it all over. All over your body. Before we switch gears.
I got a text that says, Pilot Hero, my kid says you're cussing a lot. That's okay, though. You know what? That's okay. Maybe your kid should not be watching
now
this.
It's out in the open,
yeah.
And I will respectfully apologize. And I also apologize for any future bad words I may say later on in this podcast.
Well, when we get on the YouTube and it asks us, yo, we want to know, is this for kids? We said, absolutely not.
Right.
This is not for kids. But if you're a kid and you want to watch, I mean,
then fuck it.
It's 2021.
Run it.
We're not going to tell you what to do. Your parents should.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this parent is letting his kid watch Pilot Hero on the live YouTube stream, so you should know what you get.
I mean, it's rated M for mature.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. But I gave you an apology and another future apology for whatever I say after that.
Yeah. We're super late to this, but because we missed about like 2 weeks or 3 weeks there. We're trying to get everything going for the podcast here live and everything. But a big thing that happened was there was a leak on Twitch, and we've been talking about Twitch a lot, but someone hacked Twitch and got like basically everyone's how much they made from like 2019 till this point now.
Yeah, their monthly incomes.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
So basically Critical Role, which is I think it's like a channel that has like multiple people on it, and they like role play or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Never watched it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But they make a shitload. They're at number 1. But coming in at number 2 is XQC.
Okay.
The Ninja Wannabe.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in at $8 million. He's made between August 2019 and October 2021.
That's insane. That's insane.
So there's a couple things that were pretty cool about this. A lot of people were like, saying like, YouTube, because you could see the big difference, the top like whatever, top 100, top something, comparable to how many people are actually on Twitch.
Right.
It's a very low percentage of people actually making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But those people making a lot of money, it's just ridiculous.
I think it's decent. I mean, there's a lot of people on there that are part-time streamers, and they're slaying it, dude.
Yeah.
Not even joking. People that make, dude, we talked about this in the past, right? Making 100K, it does depend on where you live and obviously your living standards. But making 100K, you're doing okay, in my opinion. All right, if you're making 100K
for streaming,
absolutely. But I mean, it goes for everything, kind of for me personally. I think like if you're making 100K and you're struggling to pay your fucking bills, you're doing something wrong. So fix it, because you're getting 100K a year. Now, if you're making 100K a year and you're like fucking 60. Then and you're struggling on your bills, you need to stop gambling. You have a gambling problem. It's very obvious.
Yeah. If you're 60 and you're making 100K a year, you should just like be overdosing on a lot of things because like you're already at that point in life where you're like over here and you're making so much money that you enjoy yourself. Yeah. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you're fucking living it up and keep doing that. But
if you're our age.
Right, absolutely. If you're our age, you're making $100K, you're living. You're absolutely living. You're absolutely doing fine. You're doing absolutely fine. Unless you're one of those people who don't know how to save money and you're gambling too much. Again, you're doing something wrong with your life. But with these streamers being on the lower end, dude, being on the lower end and they're making like 250, 350, 450. It's like, dude, you're doing fine. And then they reach the millions. You know what I mean? Like 8th place, I think, is 5 million. That blows my mind.
8th place was 3 million.
3 million.
Yeah. Nick Merckx came in at 5 and Tfue came in at 5.
Damn. Yeah, that blows my mind, honestly. Like that's pretty impressive. But you have to grind. These people don't stream for for nothing. They stream so they can make money.
What I did want to talk about is coming in at number 39 was Pokimane at 1 point something million. Yeah. But what's really cool about that is that, I mean, I got mixed emotions about it, but because we've talked about her in the past, is taking advantage of people per se. But she said she's on there at that much, and that for like Pokimane status is not a lot. But what happened is she's capped her donations, I think, at like 30%.
Oh, you did? Yes, we've talked about this in the past. You're right.
So she's capped. So once she gets like 30% of her like
donations, subscriptions,
she can't get anymore.
She won't gain money, right?
Yes, right. And she does that herself because she came out and said basically, I'm at a point where like I'm big enough where sponsors and that's where really all the big money is. Anyways, not the streaming, even though that's a lot of money, but sponsors and everything like that, and collabs with brands and everything. That's where you're making all the really good money, and that's where she's making a lot of money doing that. So now she feels like she doesn't have to take from the stream.
Right.
But that came with the backlash of all the simps donating just left and right all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Giving her a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. So that's where I'm kind of like, oh, really? Now? But at the same time, it's like, got to give credit, I guess, where it's due. And good for you. Because I know a lot of people that are in that same situation that would not do it. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm going to give you guys some commentary while we fix our video, hopefully for the last time. But it's one of those things that people make money off of doing, stuff like streaming or doing stuff like fucking just sponsors on TikTok and stuff like that. It is what it is, but she's smart. We already talked about this, that she's smart. So she does what she does because she's good at it, and she's pretty. That's what we talked about in the past, that pretty content creators kill it simply because they can sit there and talk about their lives. So that's that.
That's why me and Pilot Hero don't kill it, because we're like rugged looking.
We're rugged looking. But we're here, we're grinding. So here you go. There you go. You guys get what you get, okay? If you guys want me to grow tits, then we can talk about that in the future.
Let's talk about December 14th being the launch date of Among Us for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Among Us.
I
don't play a lot of it, but my kid loves the game.
Does he play it on Switch?
He plays it on he plays the Roblox version. He plays it on a different version. I can't remember on what else. Like, you know how they make spin-offs?
Yeah.
He plays a lot of the spin-offs, and he watches a ton of YouTubers. Shout out Kale, that watches or that play this game a ton. Like, literally, that's what they play a bunch. And Mr. Beast, he's a big fan. He gains a lot of viewership with a lot of these high-end streamers and plays Among Us. So and it's a funny game. It's hilarious. You're lying, trying to deceive your friends, and that's the point.
Yeah. So well, a lot of people last year during COVID and the quarantine, that's how they blew up. There was people that were basically starting off as streamers, and they got into that good group of Among Us, Discord, and just like players and stuff like that, and they just like skyrocketed.
Yeah, it just went giant orgy.
Yeah, we weren't a part of.
That we weren't a part of. We didn't get the invite.
No,
I didn't get the invite.
But Among Us, I think it would be kind of a cool game. Like I said, if we had an Among Us drinking team,
That'd be sick.
and you had to take shots.
I actually think a good group of friends playing that game would be fucking lit.
We're gonna have to try it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll get White Claw wasted.
Yeah. What else? What else you want to talk about?
Well, shit, we could talk about anything, dude. We could talk about how fucking ripped I am. I mean, we don't want to brag, but we could talk about a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. But firstly, I'd like to take a moment to thank you guys for joining the stream. It's been fucking lit. I think it's been rad that we could get a lot of comments and all that stuff, and a lot of laughs and shit. I think it's a pretty good time so far. So if you guys want more of this, like more of like longer lasting videos, because generally our podcasts are about an hour long. If you guys want more of this, like longer lasting, like of this stuff, just shout it out, you know, just let us know, put it in the comment, let us know in like whatever post that we have in the future on Instagram or on Twitter or whatever the case is. That'd be sick, because we would love to do this more than just an hour.
Yeah, and we have been going for an hour and 6 minutes.
Fuck.
So there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just real quick, Steve says, I heard you guys are giving away 2 headshot red dots for the upcoming holiday season.
Oh,
is this
shit.
true?
This is true. This is absolutely... I tapped it again. I'm sorry. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can't even be sneaky about it. You can watch this shit later. But no, yes, that's exactly right. That's what we're doing. We're giving away 2 headshot red dots.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Steve, we actually, we talked about our sponsors earlier. You missed that part. Our video is done again.
Okay, well...
But let Steve know. We talked about that.
We did. So we talked about it, and we like shouting out the fact that they can leave a comment in the purchases towards Headshot Red Dot and say, you know, Gamer Boyz, whatever like that, to see if they qualify for a discount or something like that. Anything really, honestly, any sort of incentive. Just so that you know that we're sending people your way and that people are very supportive of your device, because it's pretty bitchin', in my opinion. And I mean, we're coming to an end on the podcast, and I'm really amped. I'm amped about it. Hopefully we can get some footage on here for this closing statement. Yeah, look at that. I look really good, don't I? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. I'm smiling. But yeah, a big shout out to all of our sponsors for helping us out. I mean, we can't get as far as we can without them. We got big things coming up. We're gonna fix this camera issue. Yeah, we'll figure this camera issue out.
I'm not really sure what's going on, but this is our first official live stream of the Gamer Boyz Podcast. Yeah. Also, if you, like I said, if you guys can't watch on YouTube or whatever, you can go to any platform, Spotify, Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere podcasts are on. We're on there. You guys can listen to us there. As well, we're going to be on every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's the West Coast time. And the next week, we got our friend, 9-time X Games medalist, Mike Mason, in the house with us, chatting it up. So look forward to that. So make sure you guys stop by. Subscribe. I say like it.
Yeah, subscribe, like the video, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you guys for joining us. I mean, we pretty much said everything we needed to do. If you guys want to watch some funny fucking TikToks, come check me out. I'm on TikTok, Pilot Hero TV, and hit up Jorge. He's got some TikToks also. If you guys are big fans of gaming and Pokemon cards, he does a lot of openings there. What's the handle?
It's just the Gamer Boyz.
Just the Gamer Boyz for that one. It's got a lot of good shit on there. Promise. If you guys have kids that love video games and just fun moments where you get Pokemon cards, check that out. And with that said,
I'm not like addicted too much, but like opening cards is very addictive. And I know probably there's a lot of people out there that are
that agree
that, you know, sports cards, anything, but it's just so addictive. And we can't really get any because everyone just like
they mass buy them.
Yeah, I don't get it.
They're being bitches.
Yeah.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in. Tune in again next week. We'll be doing this again, and we just said we're going to have an awesome celebrity guest.
Yeah.
Celebrity guests.
So leave a comment, actually, if you're in the chat right now. The chat's actually pretty decent, so we really appreciate you guys. But leave some questions for Mike Mason. If you guys don't know who that is, he's a professional, ex-retired dirt bike freestyle rider. So, like I said, he's won 9 medals at X Games, doing flips and all kinds of stuff like that. So, if you guys have any questions for him, make sure you leave a comment. And then also now he's retired, like I said. Now he's just living a good life of golfing, barbecuing, and just drinking a lot of beer. So, if you guys have any questions about that stuff, let us know so we can ask him live next week, Thursday, 6 p.m., same channel.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys then. Ladies and gentlemen, Pilot Hero and Jorge signing off. Another one. Till next time. Game on.
Game on. Love you, Jack. Love you, Jorge.